Good morning once again. It's good to be able to take just a few moments to talk with you this morning. I'm challenged by what I'm hearing as a pastor of some of the events that are taking place around the world, especially in Houston, Texas. When I think about the situation where a mayor has proposed to want to see the sermons of pastors, I'm reminded of what the scripture says. It says, render to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to render to God what belongs to God. I believe with all my heart that this mayor has stepped over the line. And this is part of what's happening around the world. As the rest of the world looks at America, they have seen some of the things that we've done over the last 6 years. And one of the things that we've done is we've really pushed this gay rights issue. Now, I believe in freedom, and I believe anybody can live the way they want to live as long as they're not bothering me and as long as they're not hurting my children and hurting my family. When people began to try to use their agenda to reflect on me and reflect on my family, that makes me angry. It made the Lord angry, because he was very clear about what people do. He said, some will follow me and some will not. Now, I want to express this to you, that looking at ISIS, for instance, this group of people, they believe in what they're doing. No doubt about that. And they're slowly but surely, Islam is making its way to America. It's becoming very effective in America. And it's interesting to note that once Sharia law gets in place, all of these gays, they're in trouble, because Sharia law is going to call for their death, and fatwas will be put out all over the place. And it's interesting how we are pushing this agenda, and at the same time pushing the buttons of people around the world who really have been known to kill for such things as this. A while back I wrote a book. The book was titled The Moral Decay of a Nation. In this book, I specified some of the areas whereby people need to be aware of in this country. One of them was dealing with abortion, one was dealing with immigration, one was dealing with God, and one was dealing with the gay movement. The book, Moral Decay of a Nation, is right here. And I want to suggest to you that you go to Amazon.com and Google my name, David Smeltz. The book is available in paperback as well as it's available in Kindle. Get this book. Read this book. I believe that it will help you to understand why we're in the position we are today. As Americans, we need to stand up. We need to truly stand up and realize that our nation is changing. It's not changing to the better. If anything it's changing to the worse. I was skimming the channels the other night on the TV. I have DishNet, and I ran across a channel called WeTV, I think it is. And some of the programming on that television, on that station, is gross. Really, really gross. And you got there's a lot of black programming on there. And I want to tell you something. The programming is promoting the young blacks to do things they shouldn't do. You see, we are promoting sin. We're promoting that it's okay for people to live together. It's okay to get drunk. It's okay to smoke marijuana. It's okay. People even assume to the fact now that we're seeing more killings than we're seeing. We're seeing right here in Virginia, these young women up at University of Virginia. I mean, this is unreal about what's happening around our country, and I'm concerned. I'm concerned about the future for my children and my grandchildren. Now, let me say something else to you in this little film that we have here. I'm not trying to tell you who to vote for, Democrat or Republican. But, there's an old saying, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, it must be a duck. Well, we've got a lot of candidates out there that have voted for Obama 97% of the time. Now, all they're looking for is a photo op. The lies that you hear on the media, all of this programming for what they stand for. I want to tell you, my friends, it's nothing but a bunch of lies. As a Vietnam veteran and chaplain for the Vietnam Veterans of America in the state of Virginia, I run into all kinds of vets. We're dealing right now with Agent Orange and how it's affecting our children, our family, and our own lives. And we have a senator here that talks about everything he's done for the Vietnam vets, Senator Warner. I want to tell you something. He hasn't done anything for the Vietnam vets. We still got thousands of Vietnam vets trying to get the initial care that they need. We have homeless all over Virginia, up in upper northern Virginia. And, you know, all we see is this guy is voting for Obama. He 97% of the time he votes for his programs. What has Obama done for our vets? What is Obama doing for our country today? Listen, folks, wake up, please. I'm just trying to be honest with you. If a man does what he's supposed to do, let him do it. But when a man is not doing what he's supposed to do, then it's time to make a change. And if we don't change this Congress and get the right kind of people in there, whether they be Democrats, Republicans, Independents, whatever, our nation is going down the tubes. And I'm calling upon our nation. I'm calling upon all my friends out there for you to make sure you get someone and take someone to the polls. And I don't want you to tell them who to vote for, but I want you to show them and give them an example of what these people are, what they have voted for. Now, Virginia needs to change because we have just moved so far away. Just this last week, approving gay marriage in this state. We've got a governor that is as liberal as you can get. We've got a attorney general he is really liberal. And what's happening is these guys are putting through things that are going to affect the lives of your children and my grandchildren. I'm 69 years old. Yesterday in the morning, I went after church. I went over and spent some time with my grandchildren. Looking at my grandchildren, I said, oh, dear God, I pray that they have as much opportunity in life as I have had. Because I'll tell you something, my friends. It's scary out there. It's scary to see what these young people are facing. And you need to open your eyes. And you need to look. And I hope that you'll take this little video that's about 9 minutes long. And I hope that you will send it around the world. Send it around the United States. And let people know that it's time for the people to stand up. I want you to also stand up for the Vietnam veterans. We have a lot of veterans that are hurting. Now, not only they are hurting because of Agent Orange, now it's affecting their children and their grandchildren. We need to do something about that. So please help me to get the message out. And don't forget this book, Moral Decay of a Nation. Don't forget it now. You can get it at Amazon.com. And just Google my name, David N. Smeltz. It's available in paperback. It's also available on Kindle. I hope that you'll pass this on, and thank you for the few moments we've had this morning. I'll be talking to you again down the road, and we'll see how things go here in the next couple of weeks. God bless you, and keep your eyes looking up. For those of you that are Christians, our redemption could draw nigh any day. And for those of you that are seeking, for those of you that are looking for an answer, let me tell you, Jesus is the way. In John 14:6, he said, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. No man cometh unto the Father except through me. The only way to heaven is through Jesus Christ. God bless you, folks, and have a great day.